Well, our next guest says even the blizzard that socked the East Coast this weekend won't diminish that uptick in sales. Craig Johnson advises retailers on how to attract more customers and growth. He joins us right now by phone from Connecticut. Craig, good morning.
Hi, Carol.
Hey, so that blizzard still making it tough to get around New York City, but you don't think it's going to really have a lasting impact. Why is that?
Well, first of all, you're talking about, less than 5% of the store base was affected across the country. And even the 5% that was affected, all that meant was some of them closed early on Sunday, and other ones opened a little late on Monday. But there's very few sales loss. Sales basically, when a natural disaster like that hits, basically they're displaced either forward or backward or online. So net, it's not that big an effect. It may even be a plus because of all the snow thrower and snow shovel sales at Home Depot and Lowe's.
Craig, I love your report. You call it the comeback Christmas. I find it interesting because unemployment's still very, very high. There's still a lot of folks out of work. There are still a lot of foreclosures. The housing market's still depressed. But yet, shoppers are coming back. Why do you think that is right now?
Well, I think it's a couple different factors. One is there is a huge amount of pent-up demand. Second, there's the fact that the retail sales, although there is 10% unemployment, the 90% of people that are employed account for well over 95% of all retail sales. And then third factor is the savings rate has come down. It peaked at over 8% at the height of the recession, and that has come down more into the normalized 5% range, heading towards 4%, which is long-term historical normal. So I think you take a few of these factors into account, and particularly the pent-up demand effect, and that's why we're seeing a huge rebound this year, admittedly off a depressing couple years.
And Craig, I have to admit, I look at my own shopping, it's kind of all over the map, big, small, practical, luxury. Are all retailers kind of benefiting right now?
Well, a rising tide does lift all boats, even, some of the retailers that haven't been performing that well. That's why this has been an exceptional year. We actually think it's the best, not just since 2005, but on a year-over-year basis, we're seeing about 6% up. May actually be the best since 1999, which is exceptional. But the strength does is seen across categories. This is whether it's apparel has its greatest year since 1999. Toys are having an exceptional year. Consumer electronics are having a kind of an okay year, good on unit sales, but not so good on dollar sales because of price deflation. General merchandise is good, and anything touching the home, again, off of a low base. Everything from Williams-Sonoma and Bed Bath Beyond to Home Depot and Lowe's are having exceptionally strong years.
All right, Craig, just got about 20 seconds left. Bottom line, with the consumer back in your view, consumers we know about 70% of the overall economy, this has got to be good for GDP, overall economic growth going forward.
Well, if you look to 1999, when there was 8.8% retail growth, the GDP went up an exceptional 7.4% that fourth quarter. And I'm not saying we're going to get quite that range, but we have 6% retail sales growth, and GDP could well top 5 this quarter.
All right, going to leave it on that note. Craig, thank you so much. Consumer Growth Partners, Craig Johnson joining us there on the phone.